All right, this part of the lesson, we're taking back the reputation of God. Most people ask, what makes you think your God is better than my God? What makes you think your God is the only way to heaven? Well, you know, I believe in the words of this Bible, and this is what my religion says. However, your religion may say something else. I hope you believe that with all your heart and all your mind. At the same time, the Most High God explains everything in His Word, and I'm confident that He will show up for His reputation. Whether it be through me, whether it be through nature, whether it be through whatever, He'll show up. Now, Satan goes against everything that is called God. Everything that is called God. And in every religion, there's an underworld and there's a heaven. There's a light side and there's a dark side. You know, we can all agree on that. Now, I'm going to read you some scriptures in the Holy Bible that I must believe in, because this is in my manuscripts as an Israelite. And we're about to pull the covers back on Satan and all his devices. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3 and 4. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin is revealed, the son of perdition, who oppose and exalt himself above all that is called God. You see that? There it is. The Bible is acknowledging other gods. The Bible is acknowledging other gods. Satan goes against all that is called God. This is the Bible acknowledging your religion, whatever you believe in. And we got scriptures to prove that this isn't a fluke. I'm not trying to get no brownie points. I ain't trying to get nobody to like me or anything like that. We're clearing up the lines because Satan has made Christianity outlawed. Everybody persecute the Christians. Everybody clowns Yeshua the Christ. Most people know him as Jesus. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, goes against the God of the Bible. But if you talk about Allah, they'll kill you. If you talk about Buddha, they'll kill you. If you talk about all these other gods out here, all these other religions out here, ain't nobody having it. But the Christians is the ones that get ran over. We the one that get persecuted the most. And I'm an Israelite. I'm not a Christian. So let's continue to read. Who oppose and exalt himself above all that is called God, or that is worship, so that he as God sit in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. The temple of God is your mind, is your body, is your prayers, is your time, is your traditions. Everything that is called God, he wants to crush it. And how does he does that? You want to know how he does that? You want to know how he does that? Let's go to Revelations 17. Let's go to Revelations 17, verse 2 through 5. Now let's just start at 1. And there came one of the 7 angels, which had the 7 vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show thee the judgment of the great whore that sits upon many waters, with whom the kings of the earth commit fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth has been made drunk with the fornication, with her fornication. With her fornication. So he carried me away in the spirit in the wilderness, and I saw a woman sitting upon a scarlet beast, full of the names of blasphemy, having 7 heads, 10 horns. And the woman was arrayed in purple and scarlet color, and decked with gold and precious stones and pearls, having a gold cup in her hand, full of abominations and filthiness of her fornication. And upon her head was the name written, Mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of harlots, the abomination of the whole earth. Now, this is how the son of perdition can go against everything that is called God. In this country, the United States of America, the whore that sits upon many waters, the Atlantic Ocean, the Pacific Ocean, the Great Lakes, the Gulf of Mexico. Every nationality is in this country. Every religion is in this country. But when it said the kings has commit fornication and the nations are made drunk, you come over here and you lose your religion's morals, the good side of your religion, and you worship Satan. This is how everything is made drunk. This is how the son of perdition goes against everything that is called God. I don't know about your religion, but in my religion, the Holy Bible, basic instructions before leaving earth, explains that my God set up all gods, explains that my God is the God of all gods, explains the beginning of time with Adam and Eve, from beginning to the end. This is what I believe. I hope you believe in what you believe in. But you'll be a lie if you tell me that you don't come over here to this country and lose all your morals. You start to lie, you start to cheat, you know what I'm saying? You start to steal, you start to do all these type of things that you don't do in your country, you do over here. This is how Satan goes against everything that is called God. I don't expect you to understand my religion. However, I carry the light of God on me. Every creed and nationality and religion and magic has went against this light and has went against this crown, and I still stand because I've built this house upon the rock, like the Bible says, like what I believe in said for me to do. I built it upon the rock, and I'm still standing. The flood, the winds, the water, everything came, and it still comes to this very day. As I speak, as I stand before you right now, I'm still here because I'm believing in what I was taught. I'm not trying to convert anybody. I'm here to take back my God's reputation, because Satan has drug his name through the dirt and took his identity. He is not God. He is a created being. Deuteronomy 4 verse 19. And lest thou lift up thy eyes unto heaven, and when thou see the sun and the moon and the stars, even all the host of heaven, shalt thou be driven to worship them and serve them, which the Most High God, thy God, has divided unto all nations under the heavens. You see that? My God explains that the host of heaven, which are the fallen angels, has been divided under all the host of the earth. So when you go to Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3 and 4, when it says the son of perdition, which is Satan, goes against everything that is called God, is because my God, on his own authority, states that he divided all the host of heaven. He divided the nations under the host of heaven, which are the fallen angels. He did this. Let's read it again. Lest, Deuteronomy 4 verse 19, lest thou be lifted up thy eyes unto heaven, and when thou see the sun, the moon, and the stars, even the host of heaven, which means the fallen angels, should be driven to worship them and serve them, which the Most High God, thy God, has divided unto all the nations under the whole heaven. You see? So, all religions are under the fallen angels. And the reason why that is because the book of Enoch stated that the watcher angels were supposed to watch mankind, but they fell because they wanted to be with the children, the women of the children of men. So they're trapped here. And so God divided all the nations under them, except Israel, which I am an Israelite. The blood of the prophets flow through my veins. This is why I have the light. This is why I have the crown. Don't get mad. Just enjoy your God. Just enjoy your God. Stop trying to challenge my God. You can get to know my God. I'm going to show you that in the Bible. But I'm not about to sit back and water down my God. I'm not about to do that. I'm here. We are here to take back the authority from Satan. We're not here to challenge your belief system or your belief system or your God or your God. The ruler of this world has already been judged. We're here to take back the authority from Satan. And to prove what we're saying, and the reason why I'm using a third party, well, not a third party, but the reason why I'm speaking in threes is because I'm not alone. I'm not alone. I'm an ambassador for the Most High God through the power of Yeshua the Christ. through wisdom, my holy mother. Malachi 4, verse 3 through 5. And he shall judge among many people and rebuke strong nations afar off, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up a sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore, because that's what Satan does. He just want to do war. That's all he does. He just wants to do war. Neither shall they learn war anymore, but they shall set every man under his vine and under his fig tree. See, when it says every man under his vine, every man under his fig tree, that's your religion. That's your customs. That's what God done divided under the good attributes of the fallen angels, because the fallen angels was sent to watch over mankind, but they failed. When they failed, they turned to the dark side, but before they turned to the dark side, they had a light side, and that light side is being in harmony. And there, in other religions, you guys have a light side, to be in harmony with everything, stemming from before they fell. But when they fell, they came under the jurisdiction of Satan. So there's a dark side to that, and Satan runs roughshod over them. And he made a construct over here in this country to where you lose your morals, and he made the whole world drunk. In the book of Adam and Eve, it says that on the west side of the border of the earth, talking to Adam, a seed is going to come from you, Adam, that's going to give themselves over to the yielding to the beast and the workings of Satan. And that working is do thy will, lie, cheat, fornicate, steal, oppress. This country was founded upon this. And I love this country, but I'm telling you the truth. It was founded upon oppression. With my people, the true Israelites. Now we're at the end. And I'm doing what my ancestors were supposed to do before we fell. This is what we're supposed to do. We were supposed to give you the truth to the nations. So I'm reading this, and it's making sense to you. They shall learn war no more, but they shall sit every man under his vine and under his fig tree, and none shall make them afraid. The reason why I say none shall make them afraid, because Satan always want to sacrifice something. The reason why I said none shall make them afraid, because Satan always want to shed the image of God, which is man, which is Adam. Whether you a Gentile or a Jew, he wants to shed the image of God. He wants to shed blood, and you are afraid, but you don't have to be. All you got to do is banish him. Stop feeding the beast, and you'll be at peace. And none shall make them afraid. For the mouth of the Most High God of hosts have spoken it. The Most High God of hosts have spoken it, because he's the one, he's the creator of it all. Believe it or not, he's spoken it. For all people will walk, every one in the name of his God. You see that? Little g. Little g. For all people will walk, every one in the name of his God. Little g, every people shall walk in the name of his God, and we will walk in the name of the Most High God, our God, forever. So now since we're seeing the Most High God in action, we're going to go to 2 Kings 17 and show you I'm going to go to 2 Kings and show you how God tolerated foreigners in his land when he kicked out his people out of the land for disobedience through the hand of Assyria. And Assyria put new people in the land, and the lions started eating them up because they didn't know the customs of the God of the land. So they sent back for some of the people that was in the land, some of the Israelites that was in the land, to teach the new people that was in the land the customs of God, so the lions will stop eating them up. And let's read it. So, and it was at the beginning of their dwelling there that they feared not the Most High God. Therefore God sent lions amongst them, which slew some of them. Wherefore they spoke to the king of Assyria, saying, the nation which thou hast removed and placed in the cities of Samaria know not the manner of the God of the land, and therefore he hath sent lions amongst them. And behold, they slay them, because they know not the manner of the God of the land. And the king of Assyria commanded, saying, take one of the priests whom we brought from the land, and let him go dwell there, and let him teach them the manner of the God of the land. And then one of the priests whom they carried away came and dwelt in Bethel, and taught them how they should fear the Most High God. Howbeit, every nation made gods of their own, and put them in the house of the high places which the Samaritans had made, every nation in their city wherein they dwelt. Let's go to verse 33. They feared, this is the Samaritans, I mean this is the new people in the land. They feared the Most High God, and served their own gods after the manner of the nations whom they carried away from hence. Let's go to verse 41. So these nations feared the Most High God, and served their graven images, both their children and their children's children, as did their fathers, so they do unto this day. So the Most High God at this time only wanted the other people that served other gods to acknowledge him, just like in Malachi. You'll serve your God, little g, and we'll serve our God. You feel me? So when Satan comes through and blur the lines and want to try to back the God of the Bible against the wall, like he's irrational, like he's a tyrant, like he doesn't understand, you have to understand that he do understand. And Satan is the thief, a liar, a murderer. That's why in Malachi 4 it said there will be none to make them afraid. Because this is what Satan does. He likes to shed the blood of God. This is what he does. And just to let you know, Satan, when he's in control, his main objective is to shed the blood of the image of God, which is man, woman, and child. I'm coming from the book of Moses, stemming out of the Book of Mormon. The same Book of Moses is stated in the Bible. The priests found it under the temple. Chapter 6, verse 15. And the children of men were numerous upon all the face of the land. And in those days Satan had dominion among the children of men, and raged in their hearts, and from henceforth came war, bloodshed, and a man's hand was against his own brother, in administering death because of secret works, seeking for power. This section of the Bible is in the beginning of time, when Cain killed Abel, and then God banished him, and then they multiplied. Satan was reigning in their hearts, was in control of their will, mind, and emotions. And when he's in control, bloodshed comes. What did it say? It said, the children of men were numerous upon all the face of the earth. And in those days Satan had great dominion among men, and raged in their hearts. And from henceforth came war, bloodshed. That's what Satan does. And he goes against everything that is called God. Your morals, the good side, the light side, and turns it dark. Everything. So, my God, the God of the Bible, acknowledge other gods. You know, he just doesn't like it when you take upon the mindset and the theology of Satan. That's all.